down, you call them, you drag their attention away, and all the while the Wisp is healing him up, keeping the team fight going. So you could definitely see the synergy here with IG.
Yeah, he does this. He goes for it on the way to the rune. So again, we'll see it. He gets the stack off, then grabs the rune.
Faith, nothing to tether to. This could be your first blood. Wow. It's an easy beatdown for maybe. A choice?
Luo needs to get back and just speed to delay them or something. Create space for Tiny and Wisp to split push top.
And Burning is certainly trying it right now. They call down on ChuaN. Needs to at least get the tombstone out here if he can. He mechs, he sticks, he gets the tomb down, and Sylar's diving. He has the Aegis, but he may lose this quickly. Out comes the Queen of Payload. Everyone healed up. There's the Grave, and Burning's doing the split push work in the meanwhile. He does bring the tower low. In fact, finishes it off. Maybe force the TP out. They're going to buy back on the Axe here, try to hold the line. They've taken down the Aegis, and now Burning's relocated into the middle of the fray, but he's fighting against the Death Ward of ChuaN. The hill comes out. He doesn't have the firepower he needs, and now ChuaN's got to run. His Maledict brings him lower and lower. Surrounded, Luo tries to force them back, and the first outer tower that falls here is the tier 3 top, with LGD completely rebuffed. 2 down, might be 4 if they're not careful, and Sylar's next. That's an Aegis down. Meet the club again, says Burning. IG running circles. X are exposed, and they start working on the range tracks, trying to fight their way through. Actually, no backdoor protection. Creeps were just at the top tower, so I guess it kicked in at the wrong time. And in the meanwhile, there's been a rotation onto the top lane. Burning trying to go on the melee Rex, Mr. Field up to full HP. Remember, this was 10 health earlier. Face destroyed by the Death Ward. Burning quickly being dealt with by the dunk. The Maledict, he'll fall as well. LGD are able to defend, and they push back IG. Even the Gyrocopter.
It's just not enough.
430 narrowly avoiding that fissure, but Luo does take the brunt of it as ChuaN tries to hold. Tombstone will come down soon. Good. I guess in the end, a good fissure for IG. It keeps maybe off the racks for a little bit longer, but now he starts to do his work. Looking beefy as all hell. Healed up by his teammates, even through the battle hunger. He's hardly been tickled by all this damage, and they'll lose now the full complement of mid-Raxes as LGD rotate onto the top lane. Still no backdoor protection as creeps have pushed through the mid lane fully, and LGD looking for the 2 lanes of Rex. IG forced to fight. This is really not what the game plan turned into, but they've got no choice. All the lanes are out. It's going to be LGD's fight to lose at this point. ChuaN does a tombstone, they go into play calls on the Sylar. He's your Aegis carrier, a decent Queen of Payload, but not amazing. The Death Ward from ChuaN, magnificent, forcing everybody on IG back. The tombstone dealt with, Sylar surviving through it all. They finally managed to crack that Aegis down, but oh, I don't know if it's enough, guys. Maybe they clean him up on the second round. BKB comes out, and he looks to counter-initiate, all going to work with the Rocket Barrage, hammering into Luo. Nearly finish him off, maybe tanking everything. He'll get cloaked down at long glass, but the damage has been done. A tier 3 down, a full lane of Rex. IG need more kills, and they should get at least one more here from MMY. The cast bound for 2 lanes of Rex. Again, now that they've got the mid lane under control, all the lanes will push out, and IG, that top lane is just going to haunt them how close they really were to having the melee Rex advantage early in this game, but they never got it. And LGD now take 2.
This play just because they feel like they're so far behind. It's the only thing they can do. But yeah, they're gonna push out mid, push out top, and give away another Roshan.
430 would like to open up the map a little bit. He has a double damage rune as well, so maybe we see 430 making his own move, but he gets ulted by Yao and may get caught. There's the Echo, the follow Maledict coming through, and then the Death Ward committed. 430's rat was denied. And Burning and Faith see the dead Queen of Pain and think twice.
It's like, what was this, like, the strategy, or what was our way back in that game? And it definitely wasn't just sitting on our high and doing nothing. So this time around, it's good to see IG at least looking to be active on the map and make things happen.
Buyback from 430. Radiant Glyph is available here, but so too will be the Dire Glyph, and maybe has already made short work of the tier 3 tower. It seems they're holding it for the throne. This is going to just come down to raw damage output from the IG side, but for LGD, they're not going to let this go freely. I imagine we see the blinks out and the TP's back any second now. Can these be canceled? No, doesn't look like it. Burning, just committing for the melee Rex. They do have to relocate out. ChuaN glimmering and trying to find Faith, and he managed to do it with the Death Ward, but Faith countering with his own Ghost Scepter. Only keeps him alive for now, not long enough. Burning left to his own device, does TP out, but it's a single melee Rex, and they forfeited Mega Creeps. Not the
pushing the base, but if they have to, they will.
Here comes the death push now. Sylar completed Satanic Butterfly as well. He's more farmed than the enemy Tiny. LGD looking ever so beefy. Now the Tombstone gets dropped, and the fight commences. Call down coming through, hits on 2. It's going to slow down Burning. Luo initiating moves on to maybe one of the tankiest heroes in the game, who's man-fighting Burning and winning that man-fight with the support of Sylar as well as Xiao's death, where they bring him down with ease. And IG, they're finished, cooked, and out of game 1. They call it Burning disconnecting without even saying a word. And IG gonna drop yet another game here at the International 5. They've had a tough opening couple of matches playing arguably the 2 strongest teams in Group A, Secret and now LGD, but gods, they at least need the second game. They cannot afford to get 2-0'd in 2 of their 3 opening matches.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, the Chinese team showing up to TI5 have really delivered and performed.